Hi, we're going to try something a little different today. We are going to taste test the two different varieties of slicing cucumbers that I'm growing. I'm growing one called Unagi and also one called Ashley. So we're going to go down to the garden, get those cucumbers. We're also going to clip some fresh dill for our recipe. We're going to do a quick little recipe. And then we're also going to clip some flowers for the kitchen. So let's go to the garden. Okay, we're in the garden, and before I pull the cucumbers, I'm going to clip some flowers for my vase. So come and look at my beautiful red zinnias I grew. They're so beautiful right now. And some of the blooms are so big. Almost looks like a dahlia. So we'll take this one, and I think I'll clip 3. Let's take this one. And how about this one? All right, we got our flowers for the vase. And now we're going to clip some dill because the recipe calls for some fresh dill. So let's get some dill. And now we'll get the cucumbers. So first we're going to get the cucumbers that are called Unagi. And that's right in here. So there's actually quite a few in here. Like I said, this type of cucumber is very prolific. You can get a lot of cucumbers. And the nice thing about them is you can pick them when they're fairly large and they're still good. I grew this variety a few years ago and it did not disappoint. So anyways, then we're going to go over here and we're going to get the Ashley cucumbers. Hi, Chrissy. Did you eat your cucumber? Don't eat mine. You got your own. So these are the Ashley cucumbers, and I'll get a couple of these. I think I will take, how about this one? And we'll pull this one. So we got 2 of the Ashleys, and these are your typical with the spine on it type cucumber. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over there and we're going to clip some of the Cracker Jack marigolds for our vase. We're down by the marigold, and I'm going to clip a couple of these to put in our vase. Like I said, these Cracker Jack, it's a bigger variety and it has a very nice sturdy stem. Good for a cut flower. So let's go up and do a taste test. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen, and I just wanted to show you the difference in appearance of these 2 cucumbers. This one is the Unagi. This is the Ashley. So they say that you would generally harvest this one between 9 and 11 inches. This one is exactly 11, and you can harvest it up to 14 inches and it still stays crisp. This one, they say harvest 7 to 8 inches, and that cucumber is 7 inches exactly. So let's cut into them and see what they look like. Okay, so this is the Unagi cucumber. And then we'll cut into the Ashley. And now we're going to do a little bit of a taste test. So we'll put the Ashleys on this plate and the Unagi on this plate. good. Tastes like a cucumber. The skin is a little bitter. I would probably peel the skin back on that. And then much crisper and less bitter, in my opinion. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you how our flowers that we clipped look in the vase. They're so cheerful. I've got my red zinnia and my Cracker Jack marigold. And this vase actually was given to me from my brother. So it's very special to me. I have 5 brothers. I'm so lucky. And also, while we're doing the recipe, we have to stay hydrated. So we are drinking cucumber water, just sliced cucumbers in the water. And I actually looked that up, and there's a lot of health benefits to that. You can go to scientificorigin.com. That's where I got the information from. And they said cucumber water promotes hydration, is rich in antioxidants, aids in weight loss, flushes out toxins, supports healthy skin, improves bone health, supports digestive health, boosts energy level, promotes heart health, improves kidney function, supports healthy weight management, helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels, promotes healthy hair, reduces inflammation, supports detoxification and liver health. Plus, it tastes really good. It tastes really fresh. So that's what I'm drinking. And actually, I did receive this very cute B cup from my sister. I also have 5 sisters. I'm the luckiest girl in the world, I know. So anyways, before we continue on, I'm going to finish up dicing the cucumbers. So we chose the unagi cucumber for the recipe because that was the winner in the taste test. So anyways, I have the recipe. The recipe comes from slimmingviolet.com, and I'll try to drop a link in the description box below so that you can find the recipe on your own. And basically, I'm going to half the recipe. I'm not going to make the full recipe. So the recipe calls for 2 cups of cottage cheese, and so we're just going to use 1. And it calls for 2 cucumbers diced, and basically I took the 1 unagi cucumber that we sliced for the taste test and diced it up. Then it calls for 1/4 cup of chopped dill. So we're halving it. It's going to be 1/8 cup. 1/8 cup is the equivalent to 2 tablespoons. So we'll put that in there. And then it calls for 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So we got 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then it calls for salt and pepper. So of course, I've got my favorite salt, which is Redmond's Real Salt. It's a very wonderful mineral salt. And then a little bit of pepper. So we're going to stir that up and we're going to give it a taste. I think that looks pretty well mixed. Let me get a little bowl and I'm going to do a taste test for you. Okay, let's give this salad a try. If you like cottage cheese, you'll like it. I do like cottage cheese. It has a very good taste. I love dill. You can taste that fresh dill. The cucumber is so fresh and crisp. We just picked it from the garden like 10 minutes ago. It's delicious. Be very good on a hot day. So anyways, I'm glad I tried this recipe. It's a new recipe for me. There's other things I like to make with cucumbers. We love to make tzatziki sauce. So good. Also, there's a cucumber salsa recipe that I love, but I can't make that because my tomatoes aren't quite ripe yet. That is delicious. And also there is a tomato cucumber salad that I like to make. And that also has red onion in it. Really good. But this is delicious. You would love it. It's so fresh and refreshing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more recipes, please leave a comment below. What would you like to see in my videos? And give the recipe a try. Thanks for watching.